Hey YouTube, what's up? I'm not going live now because I don't want this to be no long drawn out thing. But I do want to make a couple comments. Now, I know from my viewing life that Madison doesn't like people coming on making videos using her name. She considers that clout chasing. So I want to try to address this without it really involving Madison, right? But I woke up this morning. I woke up this morning, I clicked on it, and I saw that Mother was hot. So I do feel like I want to say a couple of things about the situation that happened on yesterday, right? Okay, so yesterday I made a video about the first Madison in the Morning show, right? I didn't particularly like the way the show went. It wasn't anything like it was something that was planned. It was a scripted show or anything like that. But at some point, the people seemed to be turning on one of the guests on there. Now, I don't know if these are just call-ins or these are guests that you're having in, whatever. But it seemed like people were really, really bullying Larry. Now, I made it sound like the part that offended me was the people laughing and making fun of his molestation. I thought that was in bad character, right? I still feel that way. It went south. Things happen, you know. But what I've discovered now, as I watched it again, I said, wait a minute, this is like almost like deja vu. Because this is the same reaction. This is the same thing that happened last year when he was on the Armand Wiggins show. He casually mentioned that he was straight. And Armand Wiggins was something like, What? What? Larry? I thought you was gay. Are you sure you're not gay? I remember that scene. And this was a similar type of scene. For some reason or other, people simply cannot accept that Larry Reid is straight. I think this is where things went south. I don't think it was the molestation that set them off yesterday. I think these guys were reacting to, once again, Larry casually saying in the conversation, I'm a straight man. They don't believe it. So this is where all the what's the right word? The joviality, whatever, the happiness and the teasing seemed to start was when the man said that he was straight. Right? Now, I'm still not trying to take anybody's side. I'm not trying to backtrack. I'm not trying to do anything like that. But what I'm saying is, it seems, looking over it again, that was the key thing. So, of course, now they're questioning everything about his story. Because it seemed like Larry was defending the fact that he was not gay by using the example of some of his experiences. I wouldn't have went that direction, and I hope he doesn't go that direction again. Because trying to explain yourself in that environment was kind of ridiculous. Because no matter what you said, they were going to spin it into what? But I thought you said this. Oh, don't. Oh, what did you say about 6 months ago? You said it's impossible. Anyway. So it gave me a little bit better understanding after I had this revelation. That perhaps it wasn't, because they all denied that they were laughing about the molestation. And in fact, even on that show, they were all denying that was the issue that they were having. Of course, Madison had no issue with that. Madison actually wasn't even a part of this thing. It was between the other guys. I thought that her little partner, Chi-Chi, I never realized what a cute boy that is, but Chi-Chi, he did apologize. I don't think Craig really apologized, but I think Chi-Chi did. I think he got it. Right? So, I was flattered that Madison actually saw my video. You think sometimes people are so big, they don't know what you say, but they're on YouTube just like we are, right? Anyway, so I do apologize to Madison if I caused her upset. I think what caused her upset was not me or the people making commentary. It was more about the comments. You gotta stay out of them comments sometimes. Because I mentioned this other dude, this cigar dude, one time. He went and made an hour and a half video about me mentioning his name one time. So you're dealing with all kind of people on here, is my point. And no, that a beef with him, that's never going to happen. That will never happen. That way ain't going to happen the same way it wasn't going to happen with VS. I'm not beefing with nobody like that. End of story. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So we didn't get the other guy, I don't know where that other guy, I think he has some kind of celebrity, right? Was he on Love and Hip Hop or something? The other dude. Anyway, him and Craig's response to Larry, it started immediately when Larry said that he was heterosexual. They don't believe it. That I don't know why many people on here do not believe it. Larry Reed, I would suggest that a lot of this is tied to you're doing this kind of a pseudo Medea impressions. Maybe not as much as you were before, but a lot of absolutely and all those kind of things are coming from the Medea character, which was very popular among gay people with a trans actor when he was in drag, whatever. It could stem from that. I don't know what that is, but I do know that it's none of my business. So I need to bow out of that kind of stuff. But I mean, this is YouTube. We're going to talk about what's going on YouTube. Madison is a celebrity, so it's going to be a certain amount of this. I would just say stay out of them comments, though. Because when I go to the comments of people who I know who do not like me or who are one of these peoples who hate a person I'm talking about or whatever, I go in there, I said, well, goddamn, you think I was the devil. What did I do to these people? People just like some people and they don't like the other people, and that's just the way it is, honey. So I don't read other people's comments. Stay out of it. Right? It's about that. But when I clicked on this morning, I said, oh, shit. I done pissed off. I done pissed off Madison. Let me tell you a little bit of story here. When I first started going to jail, right? I was in my late 20s. I was about 28 years old. I first started going to jail. I got hooked on drugs, and I started going to jail, L.A. County Jail, right? And that, of course, there's not much to do in the jail. But we all played spades. Now, of course, they would put us in this section, this gay section. I don't forget what they call it. HOJJ, the old county jail. And I was just learning how to play spades, right? And then I was in here with all these trans girls who were seasoned spades players, right? Those, for some reason, those were my partners because we were all in the same role kind of thing, right? And they would cuss my ass out so horribly. What? What the? Anyway, I was used to trans girls going completely off, losing their mind over a card game. So I thought, oh, I'm into one of these lashes. But she seemed to understand where we were coming from. You know, you can't please all the people all the time. I don't know why Madison has enemies. I suspect there's the same situation with Larry. The more popular you become, the more enemies you gather, you know, on the perimeter. But I certainly didn't mean to insult her show or anything like that. I think it's something that just got out of hand. And I do believe it happened just like it did with Armand. All of a sudden, what? You're gay! I like him. I like Larry. And I like Madison, of course. I like these people, genuinely. So I don't want to insult them or make them feel bad, right? So I guess the moral of the story for me is just to try as best I can to stay out of folks' business. Because a lot of times you're going to just drag up, all your haters got to have an opportunity to speak now, you know. Anyway, I enjoyed the show this morning. So I guess Madison's doing this every morning. I was glad she got that off her chest. They went on, had a regular show. The guy, Craig, the writer, I don't think he apologized, though. I don't think he started the same way most people did. All right, so I won't be pursuing this thing. No, Madison, I'm not clout chasing. I'm just making myself clear. Okay? Later, people.